What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. In today's video we will be launching the DJI Mavic Mini 3. This is going to be our first time launching this guy ever since I got it back last year. Just haven't found the means to actually fly this thing, but good to actually get this thing going and practice some of this stuff. And what you're going to need is your Mavic Mini 3 battery charged up all the way. You want the remote charged up all the way, and you want to get the DJI app, which is the DJI Fly app. You can get the remote control with the screen on it. You can do that as well, but for me, I'm using the one that comes with the kind of starter package, and it doesn't have the screen, so I'm using my phone, so you need the DJI Fly app for this to work. So before you fly, you want to make sure that you have enough space around you, an open area, you're not surrounded by people. It's also good to get your certification for the flying, and you can get that through the app as well. You also want to make sure that if you are flying for business, you want to get your FAA certification as well on top of that. So I'm in the DJI app right now, and what I want to do is I want to go into the connection guide, press that, then I want to go to DJI Mini and then search for the DJI Mini 3 Pro because that's what we have. So now we are going to connect the RC, the remote control. And so I'm going to power on my remote control by pressing the button twice and holding it down the second time until it beeps, just like you heard it. And the same thing with the drone as well. I want to make sure that the drone is on. Double press it just like I did with the remote. 1, 2, hold. And it's on, and you may hear that noise as well. I'm plugged in with the USB-C to USB-C into the remote and into my phone here, and you're going to go through the little steps that tell you how to connect it. It's all fine and good. We have the control sticks in there, everything's set up, ready to go. Then you're going to press activate. It's going to take a second there. Fully activated, and it's recommended that you look at the app and see where you are able to fly because there are flight restrictions. We won't go too much into detail about the flight restrictions, but you can't fly over 400 feet, I believe is what it is. So you want to make sure that your drone isn't going above and beyond the regulation standpoints. So to start this, you can press the takeoff button, or if you have flown drones before in the past, you can pull down on both joysticks inward on a diagonal, and that should start your flight. So let's go ahead and try that, holding it down. Pre-programmed controls are the second controls, which is if you are used to playing video games, it's vice versa. So if you are using the left joystick on a video game console to move your character forwards and backwards, you're using the right joystick to turn your character. It's opposite. So I'm going to take off with my left joystick and go up on the joystick. So here we go. Let's try it out. Raising it up just like that, up into the sky. And now it's up in the air. And I can bring it slowly down if I wanted to. Okay, so that's it flying right now. And that's how you kind of get that up in the air, so you can move it around. And I'm going to go ahead and switch my frame rate to 4K. And I also want to go into my settings now. I have my max altitude at 120 meters, distance no limit. D-Cine-like is what I'm going to set my camera to, and H.265 is what I have my settings to as well. 50 hertz. Histogram, white balance, auto. I think that's my settings for that. Dual band, I'm leaving alone to dual band frequency. And let's go ahead and try to fly this thing a little bit. So I'm going to press record. I'm actually going to bring it back down for a second here. So I'm recording right now, and as you can tell, I'm using this joystick on my left to raise the drone. And to move forwards or backwards, I'm using the right joystick to move the drone forwards. I'm going to go a little bit lower. And now I'm just going to bring the drone backwards right now here. Okay, now I'm going to bring the drone forwards again. with the right joystick. And then to turn, I'm going to use my left stick to pan or to turn the drone while it's kind of isolated and flying. And then I'm going to bring my drone down a little bit. Now it's at that height. Now, what you can do with the scroll wheel on your left-hand side is tilt the camera down, so you can get more of a top-down shot. So that's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and raise the drone back up, and let's see what that kind of looks like. Going upwards into the sky. And there it is. Looking downwards. And now I'm turning with my left joystick, as you can see me down below. Kind of like a 360 turn. Let's go ahead and bring it back down. So the drone is facing me. You can see me on the screen. So we're going to go backwards. And then we're going to kind of go forwards a little bit here. Now, to move to the left or right, you are going to use your right joystick. So the camera's facing me, but if I was behind the drone, or the same direction as the drone's facing, I'm going to use my joystick to the left to make the drone go to the left. So here we go, to the left. Now to the right. To make the drone go towards the right. Okay, let's go for a landing here. Let's go ahead and pull down the left joystick. You want to pull it down all the way. Or you could hit the home button, but I'd prefer to just use the joystick here. And there you go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is
home point updated.
We're going to use what's called point of view mode. So we're going to go into our settings again. Then we are going to go into camera, scroll down to point of view mode. And now we're going to go back to our normal screen, press point of view mode. And now it's tracking me. It's tracking me. So now I'm not controlling the drone, it's controlling itself by just tracking me. So what's cool about this is that I can go, let's go a little bit higher. So it's out of the way. And let's actually bring it down a little bit. It's a little windy out. It's all right. Let's bring it back a little bit. It's going to go around me, hopefully not into the next yard. Now let's go ahead and hit active track. So now it should be able to kind of follow me around the back. So if I move this way, it's going to try to follow me from the back. And rotate around me. So let's move it over. Let's move it up. Let's move it over. Let's not try to get it onto the garage roof here. Okay. So that's active track, and point of view is this little guy here. And hopefully we got enough space. Well, let's see if it's gonna wrap around me. You can stop this at any point in time. But it does a nice circle around shot, so that's kind of cool. And let's bring it back, bring it down, bring it forward, and bring it up. Just doing a parallax around me. Just like that. Cool. Now you stop it. Now let's bring it towards me. Now let's go ahead and land this guy. Set active track off. Bring it towards me. And let's bring it down.
Landing.
Okay, so yeah, you guys, that is just a little bit about the DJI Mavic Mini 3 Pro, and it does a real good job with handling, and it's a small drone, so you don't have to register this drone, and it's going to be great for me because I do weddings, and to use this in practice with this every so often, we're going to get some great footage and be able to carry this thing around without having too much bulk and too much weight. I'm going to have to carry the camera that I'm filming with right now around, plus a gimbal, which is pretty heavy, and then plus some other gear, plus the drone. So the lighter the weight for the wedding shoots, the easier it's going to be on me, the more efficient I'm going to be. If you'd like to see a little bit more on this drone, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'd like to do more videos on this drone because it's a lot of fun. I'm finding this to be a lot of fun, just kind of flying around in the backyard right now and seeing what's capable with the DJI app. But that's going to end today's video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you are not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button because we will be doing more videos like this in the near future. As per always, thanks for watching. It's been real. Keep it real. You know what it is. Deuces.